Oh my god, it's Rainhawk.
Moving like the speed of sound. We can keep on the ground.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Seb and welcome back to another Destiny video, and today's video is going to be a breakdown of yesterday's live stream, covering all the key points and some very interesting additions coming up in the new House of Wolves. So if you'd like to watch the full stream, simply click here, or alternatively you can find the link in the description below. Now we're going to start off by looking at all the new vendors. So first up we have Petra Venge. She is the Erismon equivalent on the Reef, both carrying battle scars, and it was mentioned we'll find out soon what happened to her eye exactly. Anyway, unlike the Queen's Wrath bounties here are called wanted bounties, and it's all new content, which is a good thing, guys. Yay! You can also rank up to level 3 and along the way pick up some cool shaders. And we have the Ceres Galliot here, an awoken ship, looks like a mechanical dragonfly, which will cost you 17,500 glimmer. I personally cannot wait to get my hands on this. Next up we have Varix, who is a fallen vandal from the House of Judgment. He runs the Prison of Elders and is a loyal ally of the Queen, because otherwise he'll be dead. From the looks of things, we'll be required to collect armor and weapon cores in order to buy gear from him. We were also told that his inventory resets every week, increasing our chances to get all the loot. Here we see an auto rifle which Varix is selling, and what you'll notice here is there are no damage increase nodes. They completely got rid of them, and now the nodes only show the perks. Also notice how this auto rifle has a really good impact, meaning higher impact rifles are back. Yes! And about time. This really goes to show Bungie has been listening to us, and a lot of the changes and modifications are directly from the community. Now here we also get a quick look at the armor piece Varix is selling, the Kelbreaker's glove, which is showing light level of 42, and as you can see there are no damage increase nodes whatsoever. Furthermore, Varix also will be selling ships, each of which belong to a particular house. It looks like we'll be required to get tokens of flight in order to purchase them. We can probably get these as a reward from the Prison of Elders, and he's also selling shaders which belong to the different houses. Right, moving on, we find Brother Vance, who's a disciple of Osiris. Many people thought it was Osiris himself, but the stream revealed that to be false. There will be a full stream next week, Wednesday, on Bungie's Twitch, which I will be also uploading on the channel, revealing more information on the Trials of Osiris. Having said that, we did get to see some of his inventory. I'm going to pause the video here so we can get more info on the rare Trials reward. Now, I think Deej accidentally gave us this spoiler, but we can see how the remaining rewards potentially work. The Stone Tier reward shows us that it can be achieved by getting 2 wins on a single Trials passage. I'm assuming the others will probably follow suit by something like win 5 games on a single passage, then 10, then maybe 15, who knows. What we did get to see were the supplies. We have Favor of Osiris, which grants you a win already before starting the event. Then we have Mercy of Osiris, which forgives your first loss, maintaining your streak. And finally we have Boon of Osiris, which basically counts your first win as 2. More info on the Trials of Osiris next week. Moving on, it was also revealed that we will have access to bounties via the bounty tracker, and we will be able to access our vaults from any social space along with the postmaster. Now, no social space is complete without the Cryptarch, and yes, the Vestian outpost has its own. His name is Master Ives. Don't know if he's related to Rahul, but one thing's for sure, he's definitely getting some abuse in the future. Furthermore, Deej state that these 2 locked doors will open sometime in the future, although there was no indication as to how. We were also told that Xur could potentially appear in this Reef space. We already know there are potentially 6 locations that Xur appears at in the tower. Could there potentially be 6 more? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Now, that is pretty much everything that was mentioned here. Deej also stated that the tower was still relevant, and here is how. Once you visit the Reef and head back to the tower, you will automatically get a bounty. You are required to finish all the missions before you can start the endgame content. Now, that's not the only thing in the tower. The speaker finally has more use than just selling some capes and shiny bands. You can now exchange materials. I can finally trade in all those ascendant shards and energies which I've locked away in my vault. You can exchange materials for glimmer, most of light, the whole lot. This is one of my favorite additions to the DLC, and it's one thing the community has largely voiced for. So Bungie, thank you very much for this. Also, all the faction and vanguard vendors have new gear, not just reskins. Here's a new monarchy machine gun called the Pacifier. Looks absolutely beast. You can also now upgrade all your old legendary weapons and gear to the max level cap. You will need a material called Etheric Light, which drops from various events such as the Nightfall, Iron Banner, and the House of Wolves endgame activities. Now, it was confirmed yesterday, you don't need to buy the DLC in order to visit the Reef. It will just mean you won't get access to the endgame content such as the Trials of Osiris and the Prison of Elders, which means your progress to level 34 will be slower, but you can still get to level 34 by upgrading your gear. And finally, you can visit the gunsmith to reforge your House of Wolves legendaries. How awesome is that? They did emphasize that it was the House of Wolves legendaries only, but still, this is amazing. Guys, I must say things are looking really promising for the House of Wolves so far. If you enjoyed this quick recap, then hit that like button and subscribe for more. If you have any questions, do ask me and I'll do my best to answer. My name is Seb and I will see you in the next video. My name is Seb and welcome back to another Destiny video, and today's video is episode 2 of Get Good Fast, where I share some of my PvP tips which will have you fighting like a pro. And yes, you guessed it, we'll be using the No Land Beyond. Now, I know what you're thinking.